It's the uncertainty, the fear, the worrying that's the worst for those who have to suddenly leave their homes behind. Will you come home to this or this? For Ovis Nayeri, it was good news. After evacuating for much of the day, his house was untouched, just across the street from one that burned to the ground.
It was tough times, to be honest with you. I just got back home. I'm very fortunate to see that, the house is still standing.
On the same street, another contrast. This home destroyed. Along with it, we're told, a wine collection numbering in the thousands of bottles. The next-door neighbor, who spent 5 agonizing hours away, his house was fine.
It's how the wind blows a hot ember, it's all chance.
As ash fell, the flames got closer. Thousands were ordered out of their homes. There were a number of evacuation centers set up that filled up quickly in the early afternoon. This was the Downtown Youth Center in Anaheim.
I'm gonna go see if I can even get back to my house right now. Everyone close to us has been evacuated, so I'm not sure if I'm able to get over there yet, but we'll see.
As one homeowner would leave, others who stayed behind would call with updates. Nerve-wracking for residents like Bruce Safi.
A little scary. We had fire in the backyard, burned some of the bushes and some of the roses, but the house is okay.
Yes, it was a day of emotional highs and lows. People followed instructions in the morning, fled in their vehicles as the flames approached, but some chose to essentially sneak back in to get more belongings. That's why we saw them walking back out with roller bags and pets.
We just got our stuff, got the animals, and got out.
My wife's jewelry, some clothes. That's about all we had time for, because it was crazy.
That was Joseph Payne. You could hear the catch in his voice as he described one of the worst mornings of his life. This house, not his but nearby, was one of the most dramatic examples of what happened. It was all hands on deck. For those who left, sometimes first responders took their place. Take a look at this police officer manning a garden hose, trying to save a house with help from locals like Harry Lal, who left, came back, and helped fight.
We saved 3 houses down over here just by Waterhouse, and the police officer Mark was just extremely helpful. The county fire brigade and the county marshals, everyone was just very helpful in the neighborhood.
Controlled chaos would be a good term to describe what we saw today. We've seen it many times before in Southern California. Evacuation orders not being lifted anytime soon. Imagine having just a few minutes to grab what you think is most important and get out literally with your life. Now, tonight that fire may not be in your neighborhood, but it might be there tomorrow, so you do well to think about what you would do if it happened in your town. Live in Orange, I'm Phil Schuman, Fox 11 News.